Hello and welcome to Virtue's Last Reward, the direct sequel to 999. Although you don't necessarily need to have watched or played the game that came before this one. I am Gloomy, your host, a little sick, and I am not a reward, I am a punishment. Because why not? Either way, let's go. Let's start from the beginning. This game is a work of fiction. All names, characters, and insider properties December 25, 2038. Oh, that's in 3 years. And that was 0. 0? That was 0. 0. Yeah, that's 0. Ah. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Feels like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? Looks like an elevator, but...
Isn't that obvious?
Ah. Who the hell are you? Hello? Right, okay. Well, let's try a different tack here. Where the hell are we? Also, while we're at it, why? A response? You always this friendly, or did I kick you while I was sleeping? Damn. No luck there either, huh?
I'm plenty friendly.
What?
I said I'm plenty friendly.
Hey, looks like you can talk after all. So, let's try this again. Where are we?
Don't know.
Well, could be worse, I guess. You could have said, actually, we're stuck in a booby-trapped elevator in the bowels of a top-secret government facility where they conduct grotesque human experiments. What a sentence. Alright, back to the first question then. Who are you? By which I mean, what's your name?
Sigma.
Cute. That's my name. I'm asking you what... Wait a second. How do you know my name? I haven't met you before, have I?
No, you haven't. I don't have any idea who you are. But
what? How could you know my name if you don't have any idea who I am?
how the hell am I supposed to know? I just know it, okay?
Hey, no need to bite my head off. It's just you're not really making sense here. And you still haven't told me who you are.
Shut up! Just back off, Grandpa!
Grandpa?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Hold on a second.
What do you think this thing is?
Huh?
This bracelet? See, you've got one too. They're pretty much identical.
Yeah, you're right. Where'd they come from?
It was on already when I woke up. I haven't figured out what it's for yet, though.
Well, doesn't seem like it's a watch, does it?
No. It's just got a 3 and the word pair. What are you doing?
Trying to get it off.
Good luck. I spent a while trying to get mine off while you were napping. It's on pretty tight. Doesn't even have a clasp or anything.
What about these buttons on the side?
I pressed them, but nothing happened. Not even a beep.
Have you tried left, right, left, right, left, right? Huh. Yeah, you're right. Nothing. Damn it. What the hell is going on here? Somebody better start explaining, or...
Hey, look!
What?
There's something on that screen over there.
Wait, what?
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
What the hell is that?
A rat?
Oh, no, pretty sure it's a rabbit.
I'm sure you've got lots of questions. It just seems silly to have a big old chit-chat right now. So, I'm gonna give you a game to play!
A game?
Yes. And I'm calling it the Nonary Game!
Oh, this one again.
Ambidex Edition!
Oh, this is new.
There's more to it! Lots more! But if I told you now, that'd be cheating. So, hurry up and get out! I'll be waiting!
Hey, hold on. Who the hell?
All right, I forgot to tell you the most important thing. This elevator you're in, it's gonna fall in a few minutes. Way down.
Oh?
Yes, indeedy. So you'd better get moving. I'll see you later. Have a nice trick.
Yeah, I see you next fall. That joke wasn't any funnier in elementary school.
Oh, I get it. Trip and trick, huh?
Don't tell me you're impressed. Oh, for the love of... Damn it. God damn it. This is bullshit. That stupid rabbit didn't tell us anything. How are we even supposed to get out of here? Oh well. I guess whining about it isn't going to help anybody. We won't be able to get any answers if we can't get out of here. Well, that's certainly a quick turn of your mood, buddy. You with me? Come on, just nod or something.
I don't want to die here any more than you. Let's go.
Seek a way out. The game consists of two sections, the escape portion and the novel portion. The goal of the escape portion is to escape from whatever room you're in, hence the name. First, click anything on the screen that catches your attention. You can change the camera angle by dragging the cursor across the screen. Or we can do QE. So we're going to do QE. Alright. Where are we? What are we doing? What is the Nonary Game? What's the Ambidex edition? No idea. But it seems we are stuck here with someone else. The new art style is certainly your direction. And I guess it's fine, it's serviceable. It didn't age that well. The game released in 2010 and... Did it 2010? It released shortly after the other one. In Japan, at least. Either way, it came out at West in 2014 as far as I'm aware. And also released originally for the DS. For the Nintendo DS. So do excuse the dated graphics. Let's check. Let's try to escape this room first for now. When you see the word zoom in a cayenne in the top right of your corner, the game is in zoom mode. To return to your normal view from zoom mode, press escape key, drag downward or click the cyan triangle at the bottom of the screen. Alright, at least they're explaining everything. So why are these colored like this? Oh hey, this hand has a loose. Can you take it off? Well, let's see. Ah, it's a blue handle. Wait. The screen that just appeared is called the item screen. While on the item screen, you can inspect the items you found and combine or hold them. To access the item screen during an escape, click the item icon, which you can find in the top left corner of the screen. The item icon will show whatever item you are currently holding. I'm holding the blue, whatever this is. To exit the zoom mode, just drag downward or click... I already did that. If you need help with the controls, click the menu button at the bottom of the screen and to make the menu bar appear, then click the arch or archive button on the left end. Then click the yellow help button. Tap to see a list of basic controls. Yeah, if you yeah. That's a hard and easy one. Alright. We got the red handle. So, a baby, huh? Yeah, looks like it. During an escape, you are given the opportunity to switch difficulty levels. If you get stuck, you can switch the difficulty level to easy by opening the menu and clicking the difficulty button. In easy mode, the other characters will give you more hints. However, once you're switched to difficulty easy, you can't switch back to hard until you finish that escape. When you start over and particularly escape or enter it for the first time, the difficulty level is automatically set to hard. We are not playing on easy unless I am totally stuck. But that's a way better way to help if you're stuck somewhere. Just making the other partner talk more. It seems more fitting and less immersion breaking. Let's keep on collecting those strange handles. That's a green one. That's a yellow one. Probably a handle for some kind of tool. The crap is yellow. Right. What do you think this means? Well, if I know. It's just a bunch of pictures of babies and old people. Why don't you see if you can get it off the wall? Oh, I did get it off the wall. Some things you come across and collect won't be stored with the rest of the items. Instead, they'll be put into the file. To look at and review them, just click the archive button in the menu and then navigate to the tab called File. Let's just do this. Flow is something for later. We need archive. There's File. Post on the elevator. Try counting the number of babies and old people. It's helpful. Where is this coming from? Either way. 1, 3, 4. Let's just take a look at old babies. 1, 2, 3. Those are 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 babies and 6 old people. 6? Huh? Why did it light up? I didn't do anything earlier. Maybe that was because the game hadn't started yet. So you think this button does something? You know, let's take another look at it. Nope. We're turning around and we're checking this one. This should be 3. Wasn't it? Oh, we need rabbits. Alright. This looks like a case for a fire extinguisher. Well, let me see if I can open it. Damn, no good. Is it locked? Looks that way, yeah. The fire extinguisher. Directions. Take out the key. Use the key to insert it into the keyhole and turn the keyhole. These looks like instructions for the fire extinguisher. Yeah, but what it actually says seems weird. Yeah. Alright. What's this? What the hell is this stupid thing? It's huge. It's an ATM? I see. Then do you think the safe down there is stuffed with cash? That would be nice. No, it wouldn't. We have bigger problems than money right now. Like, I don't know, getting the hell out of here. Well, you don't have to yell about it. There's a safe down here. A square metal box. Looks like a safe. Yeah, I wonder what's inside. I don't think someone wants to keep safe. What else would you put in a safe? Well, what do you think it could be? A cracker. What the hell's so important about a cracker? Okay. How about a tight deposit box? A what? What does that even mean? Let's just try and open it. How? Well, there's some kind of pad on the front with a 3x3 grid, right? I'm guessing that's how you open it. Right. Let's give it a shot then. Each escape room has a safe somewhere. These safes have 2 passwords, one for escaping and one for a hidden file. when you open a safe using the escape password, you'll get a key that will allow you to leave the room you're in. If you open a safe with a hidden file password in hard mode, you'll get a gold file. If you do that the same in easy mode, you'll get a silver file instead. The gold and silver file contain supplementary effects and background information that will give the normal section added depth, but are not necessary for escaping. In order to escape and continue the game, you must open the safe with the escape password. Okay, we currently have no password, so let's ignore it for now. Well, no luck. Well, of course not. You're not going to get far just guessing. We need to find a clue. There's the fire extinguisher. There's the key for the fire extinguisher. That's the fire extinguisher ping. In order to use an item, click whatever you want to use it while holding the item. Whatever the item is in the front of the item screen is the item you're currently holding. A picture of it will appear in the item icon when you're holding it. Right. We know this. So let's open this one. Alright, let's see if this pin can open the lock. Huh, looks like it worked. Excellent. Okay, time to see what's inside. Oh, what's this? Polyurethane packaging? There are a few pieces of metal in here. 4 of them. They look like sockets for socket wrenches. Each one has a different shape though. Yeah, well, we might as well take them. Looks like a tip for a socket wrench. Sometimes the items can be combined with other items to make new items. To combine items, start by navigating to the first item you want to combine, then click on the combine button. Once you've done that, navigate to the second item that appears to the right of the plus symbol, then click the combine button again. If it's possible to combine the 2 items you've selected, a new item will be created. Select. Right. Yes. Select. Right. Maybe I'm combining them wrong. We cannot combine. No. We can just combine those as they are, which is helpful. Okay, so we got wrenches with axes, and now we need somewhere to use them on. We could use them on here. Excellent. That's the red bolt gun. Is there a way to quickly change the item? No. Guess not. Alright, let's just give the yellow a twist. Oh well. Alright, that's the green bolt off. Yeah, good job. You're a regular mechanic. Oh. Looks like you got it off. Alright. So I've got all the bolts off. Now, ready? I'm gonna open it. What are you asking me for? Okay, jeez. What is this? Oh no. There are a number of minigames you will play during Escape. Color, controls and rules will generally be given to you before the minigame begins, but some start without giving you detailed instructions. If you can't solve a minigame, just quit by clicking the back button in the bottom right corner of the minigame screen. If you keep trying though, the other characters might start to give you hints. They'll only do this when you're playing on easy mode though. So remember, if you get stuck on a minigame, give it several tries before you switch to difficulty easy. What's this? Looks like some kind of maze. Do you think we're supposed to solve this? Probably. Alright, I'm on it. You need to move the green block from the top left to the blue square on the bottom right. You can move the green and red blocks up and down as well as sideways by clicking or dragging the mouse or using arrow keys. Completed. Sweet. I did it. You're pretty good. Huh. This is kid stuff. I could do it with my eyes closed. Oh, look at this. Something came out of the box. Oh yeah. Is this a memory card? We got a memory card. Fancy. I've got a green memory card in my hand. Let's see what happens if I put it in. Hey, it turned on. It looks like this thing is working now. The screen is glowing with a strange light. We could put a memory card here as a card slot. So, is it just the screen is glowing? Yeah, it's just glowing, I guess. I wonder if we could bash this door down with the fire extinguisher. I think I'll let you try that. It's probably full of explosives. The only thing that's going to get extinguished is you. Hey, come on now, that's scary. We're still missing something. Let me check the poster again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. Oh. I messed up. Sorry. Did I change anything? No, it didn't. 0, 1. This is some kind of mouse icon. It's a rabbit. How many times do I have to tell you? You think there might be some kind of connection with that 0, 3 guy we saw? Maybe it's 3. A control panel with a rabbit icon on. 0, 3 icon. Guess it's one of those. That's the old people. Did I mess up the babies as well? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, certainly messed that up. Hey Sigma, did you just hear noise? What noise? I think it was over there somewhere. Oh great. That's a memory card. It came out of the control panel, remember? Yeah, it's red. You'll find 2 types of items in the game. Hints in item form and items you can use in some way. In order to use an item, click whatever you want to use it on while holding the item. Whatever item is in the front of the item screen, yeah, we already know that. A picture of it will also appear in the item icon when you're holding it. Yeah, I know this. Just give me a quick second. Sorry, running nose. Alright. Let's get back. We have the red one. What is this? There's a little panel with a keyhole. The opening in the center is covered with transparent plastic. Huh. Not helpful. So I've got a red memory card in my hand. So let's see what happens when I put it in. Oh, it turned blue. Oh, what the heck is this? Maybe it's some kind of password. A password? You got a notepad or something? No, not really. Then you just have to remember this. Think you can handle that? Yeah, of course. I'm always remembering shit. You have found a hidden file password. To view it, visit the archive and navigate to the Blue Pass tab. So, just give me a second. Alright, Pass, save elevator, it's, Sun, moon. I totally remember that. The save is here, we already know this. Yeah, already we read this. Sun, moon. Ha! That's it. You did it. Good job. Piece of cake. You found a gold file. To see what's inside, visit the archive and navigate to the red secret tab. The gold file contains supplementary facts and the background information that will give you the novel section added depth, but are not necessary for escaping. We already know this. Second, please. Alright, back we are. I guess I can do this. There it is again. It's right there. It's a blue memory card. That's the memory card that came out of the control panel. It's blue. Yeah, we already know this. So, why did it came out with 0? Because it's 0. And why did it came out with 3, the other one? Because it's 0 to 3rd. So, we actually got the hidden password for this. Let's check this out quickly. Where is it? Secret? I believe I have completed this game before earlier, so we'll check the secret out the next time when I reset my file so we don't see things that we are not supposed to see. I've got a blue memory card in my hand. Let's see what happens when I put it in. Huh? This isn't what it showed us last time. Huh. Different password. You found a escape password. To view it, visit the archive and navigate to the blue pass tab. Right. Each escape room has a safe somewhere. Oh yeah, we already know this. Yes. Moon. Oh, I fell. Moon. Maybe archive. It was here. Alright. Completed. Huh? That's odd. It opened with the password too. With this password too. Huh. Maybe it has 2 types of passwords. Look! It has a different stuff in it now. Yeah, you're right. It's got a false back. See? I can just flip it around. Kind of like those hidden passages in mansions and stuff. So if you put in a different password, you get a different stuff. You get different stuff, please. I think so. Right, well, that's enough of that. Grab that stuff. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Is this a key? Key found in safe. Hey, it is a key, we found it. Awesome. Now hurry up and use it. Oh, not here. You need to use it here. You ready? I'm gonna put in the key. You don't need to ask me every time you're going to do something. Just hurry it up. Alright, I know. Here it goes. Stop talking and do it. Yes, it unlocked. Huh. So now we just have to open this panel. Once you leave this elevator, the novel section of the game will begin. For more information on the controls for the novel section, have a look at the help section in the archive. Are you ready? Just do it! Alright. Message received. Here we go. 3, 2... He's stalling. And push! Oh. It opened a hatch in the ceiling? What? Why does an elevator have a ceiling hatch? Unexpected? Alright, it's open. Now let's get the hell out of here. What's wrong? Oh yeah. Guess it's a little high for you, huh? I'd say that's at least 6 feet, maybe more. Alright then. Climb up my shoulders.
Your shoulders?
Yeah, that's right. Why? Is something wrong? What? What's that look supposed to mean? What do you think I'm gonna do? Oh, come on. I'm just trying to be rational here. No ulterior motives. Hand to God. Not like I'm hoping to get my face sandwiched between a girl's bare thighs or...
I knew it! You sick bastard.
I was just kidding. Look, I'm just trying to get us out of here. You got any brilliant ideas that don't involve your thighs?
Fine. On your knees.
What?
You're a little tall for me to just jump up on your shoulders, and I'm certainly not going to give you the satisfaction of making me climb. So kneel.
Oh, okay. There. Ready? Bring it on.
Thanks. A little step up is just what I needed.
What? Wait, what are you going to do?
Quiet. Here we go.
She can fly? How in the hell?
All right, give me your hand.
What? Oh. What the heck are you?
Well, I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or Merman or a Wolfman. I'm not a Brahmin or Common or Ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you don't really need to worry about anything. My name is Phi. I guess you could say I am no man. Just come on.
No, she's Phi Man. Shh. Oh god, that one was bad.
One of these days, Witch King.
Whoa, what's up with this place?
Sure doesn't look like an elevator shaft. Some kind of warehouse, maybe. Or a hangar.
So, we were in an elevator that doesn't elevate?
Yeah. It wasn't going to go anywhere.
When the rabbit said it was going to fall, he was just screwing with us?
So it would seem.
Then why?
Forget it. Look. More people. Looks like an old guy, a young man, 2 girls, and
A kid?
they're all wearing bracelets. Probably safe to assume they're trapped here too.
Right. Well, let's go say hi then. Hey there. Any of you guys know what the hell's going on here?
No, we don't. I haven't been out here much longer than you.
They grabbed you too, huh?
Rep? Oh, yeah. I got in my car. I went to start the engine and then there was this white smoke.
I think we all shared that particular experience. The smoke seems to be some kind of general anesthetic. When I woke up, I was in one of these elevators.
All 5 of you were in one elevator?
No! Mr. Dio and I were in the same elevator, but
Wait. Which one of you is Dio?
That would be me. This little guy here is Quark.
nice to meet you, mister.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you too. So, what about the rest of you?
Tenmi, OG, Alice, and Luna all woke up in different elevators. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you've got it right.
So, you be Tenmyoji then, right, sir?
Yep.
And this is...
Me. She's Luna.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you.
Hey. Nice to meet you too. What's she so nervous about?
And you are?
Right, I'm Sigma. And this bundle of laws is Phi. Hi. Hi? Good to meet you all, I guess.
Say that again.
And this malnourished harpy is Phi. Better?
Bastard.
Are you two...
Ha! Not likely. That elevator was the first time we'd seen each other. I think.
You think?
Never mind. Forget I said anything. We met just now in that elevator. That's the truth.
See your bracelet there?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
And yours. Phi, right? Now let me have a look. I thought so.
What?
Quark, you and Dio show them your bracelets.
They both say pair and have a number 3. Just like Phi and I. No, wait. The color's different. Ours are red. And yours are blue.
Oh, sharp eye there.
What about yours, sir? Tenmyoji, right?
Show him yours too, ladies.
Oh, red, blue, and green? They're different. You've all got 3s, but your bracelet says solo.
Right. You figure it out then?
Figure what out?
Sigma and I are the red pair. Dio and Quark are the blue pair. Each pair got put in the same elevator. But Tenmyoji, Alice, and Luna were all solos. So
So they got put in their own separate elevators. Okay, that's great and all, but what do pair and solo mean?
Don't got the foggiest idea.
Well, that's helpful.
I don't know why we're split up like this either.
Does anybody know what the 3 means?
Maybe it has something to do with the game.
Game? Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it the Nonary Game! Ambidextrous Edition!
You guys saw him too, right? That rabbit thing?
Yes, in the elevator.
He said something about the elevator falling.
The others explained that after they'd escaped from their own elevators, they'd gone around the warehouse, the room we were in, and tested the doors. Unfortunately, it turned out they were all shut tight and impossible to open. They had to been about to try to open this door, the one with an 9 on it, when Phi and I appeared. So, any chance this one will open?
You think we'd have done it last if there was?
There's some sort of, I don't know, machine to the left here, but...
Well, give it a shot, why don't you?
Huh. Looks like force probably isn't going to work either. Damn. Well, I didn't really think that'd work anyway.
I don't think you'll be able to force that door with anything short of a tank.
Alright. Well, how about those 3 doors over there?
I told you already. Ugh. Each one's got a digital lock on it. We can't pick the lock, and we can't break down the door.
You sure about it?
Why would I lie?
Huh. Okay, are there any other ways out?
No, unfortunately. Not that we've found, anyway.
Great.
Well, there is one thing I'm a little curious about.
And that is?
I was the first to escape. That means I know who was in which elevator. I watched all of you come out, after all.
And?
Well, I was in the 1/3 from the right. Tenmyoji was the second out. Your elevator was second from the left, I think.
Good memory. Yeah, that's where I was.
Third was Luna. You climbed out of the rightmost elevator, didn't you?
Yes, that's the one.
Dio and Quark were next. You came out of the elevator next to Luna's, right?
Yeah, we did.
And finally, the 2 of you were trapped in...
the 3rd elevator from the left.
Wait, then...
Yes, no one has come out of the leftmost elevator.
Are you saying there's still someone in there?
I can't say for certain, but it does seem strange. Maybe we should go take a look.
Yeah, good idea. Hey, anybody in there? If you can hear me, just, I don't know, make some noise.
Nothing.
Hey, look at this!
Ambidex room?
Is that some kind of card reader? Maybe it unlocks it or something.
There's one next to each door.
What do you think Ambidex room is supposed to mean?
Well, it says it on all 6 of the elevators.
Maybe it has something to do with the game that Zero was talking about.
Oh, the Nonary Game Ambidex edition?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't think we really need to worry about that right now, though. We should be figuring out what's inside this thing. Anybody got a keycard?
Nah. I got nothing. Not even dirt.
So they've taken everything we were carrying? Wonderful.
The rest of us dug through our pockets as well, but it was pretty obvious that Theo was right. My own were completely empty. There wasn't even any lint in the creases.
Maybe there's no one in there.
No. There is. There's gotta be.
What makes you so sure?
Huh? Oh, well.
What's that?
Look! It's opening! There was someone in there!
What the? Who the hell?
Clover!
Clover?
Are you okay? Clover! Wake up!
What's going on here? Do these two know each other?
What did you do to her?
Nothing. She was like that when I woke up. I really wouldn't worry, though. She should be all right. Her breathing is steady. I believe she's only sleeping.
Then she hasn't woken up since they kidnapped her.
Kidnapped? Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. Where are we? And who are you?
Whoa, hold on. How about you tell us who you are first? You left out that box dressed like some kind of robot carrying an unconscious girl, and we've only got your word that you didn't make her that way. I think you owe us an explanation, pal.
Who am I?
What?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I have no idea where I am, who I am, or even what day it is. If you happen to know any of those things, I would very much appreciate it if you shared that information. Not knowing one's identity is vexing.
Oh yeah, very original. The amnesiac routine. Please, how are we supposed to take you seriously when you're wearing this robot suit? We can't even see your face. Are you gonna tell us someone forced you into that thing?
I assume so. It seems the most reasonable explanation. When I woke up, I was wearing this armor, I suppose you could call it.
You look pretty calm for a man who doesn't know who he is.
Look? That's an odd choice of words.
I agree, that certainly is an odd choice of words. He doesn't look like anything from our perspective. He looks like a robot monk?
I'm wearing a mask. How would you know how I look?
You know what I meant, you smartass.
Oh, she's waking up. Clover, are you okay? Come on, talk to me.
Where are we?
Once Chloe had woken up, Alice explained everything we knew so far. She listened silently until Alice mentioned Zero and the Nonary game, and then her eyes went wide.
What? No, that can't.
Blood drained from her face, and she wrapped her arms tightly around herself. What did she know? As Alice continued to console Clover, the rest of us turned to question the mysterious man in the mask.
When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born. I don't remember anything of my life.
We asked him everything we could think of. Birth date, address, occupation, family, childhood. All he did was shake his head.
I think he has generalized amnesia.
Yeah, that's certainly a vexing thing if you can't remember anything at all.
It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned, but anything that has to do with, themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological. But in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Do you have any idea what might have caused it?
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
But dressed like this, I don't believe that. He was making a laughing sort of noise, but his expression didn't change. His expression can change. Mate, he's wearing a mask. With the mask on, there was no way we could tell if he was smiling or not, but his voice sure didn't make it sound like he was.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually buying this.
Theo's outburst was greeted with an awkward silence. It wasn't that we trusted the robot man per se, only that it seemed clear he was in the same boat as we were. There was a bracelet on his wrist too. Close inspection revealed that his arm fit around the bracelet. In other words, the bracelet was attached to his arm like ours, and not simply part of his suit. And just like ours, this had a 3 on it. It said pair below the 3 and all the text was bright green. Clover's bracelet was exactly the same. How long had we been here? I still hadn't entirely shaken the last traces of sleep out of my head and my brain felt foggy and cluttered. Had I been asleep for hours? Days? There was no way to know. They'd taken my favorite watch and they grabbed me and given me the bracelet instead. And unless it happened to be 3 AM right now, it wasn't going to be very useful for telling time. With no windows in the warehouse, it was impossible to even guess what time of day or night it was. Time could have stopped and we wouldn't have had the first idea. Damned. No dice. This thing won't open.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, well, I just thought...
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators. I don't think it's a card reader, though.
Huh.
Hey, what do you think that is?
What?
That graffiti over there. See? On the wall?
Oh, yes, that. I was wondering what that was. 2 milkmen go comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Maybe it's saying that a pair of milkmen decided to become comedians. Still, just kinda sounds like nonsense though.
I think it's somebody's way of saying hello.
Oh, what?
You heard me.
Yeah, I did, What the hell was that supposed to mean?
It's an anagram.
An anagram?
Yeah, they tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of, wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else. Right?
Exactly. Watch.
With the tip of her boot, Phi spelled out 2 sentences in the dust of the floor. 2 milkmen go comedy. Welcome to my kingdom. Oh, okay. If you switch it around, yeah, that makes sense. Huh?
Exactly. Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would be stranger if they didn't expect you. I mean, they kidnap you, I guess? Yeah, but... Where are they? Pretty rude to invite somebody over and not even offer them a drink.
True. But you're assuming that Zero isn't one of us.
What?
Huh?
Look! Over there!
Shame on you, Fido! You can't say what I'm about to say before I say it!
Zero.
I've got a plan, you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably. That's not what I meant, though.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
Wait. Then you're saying Zero is one of us?
Well, yes. I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made. Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't. I'm an AI.
What?
I'm an artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer. Zero is the one who built me, of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent! Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling. Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here.
Time-wise, I'd say that's pretty accurate. I mean, in 2028, I believe we could have fancy self-thinking AI. Wouldn't be too wild of a guess with the advances we currently have. Interesting.
I mean, obviously, I don't even have a body. I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
Oh, the Nonary Game Ambidex Edition.
Correct! It's my job to make sure it runs smoothly.
No, it's supposed to be over.
There she goes again. She knows something.
So, what is the Nonary Game?
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system, but can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, where it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the Nonary Game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
Exactly. 9 is a very, very important number in this game. After all, 9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal. You see that door in front of you? That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
What do we have to do to open it?
Yes. Let me explain. Look at your left wrists. You see the bracelet? Of course you do. Now, tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP. Only the people who can get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape. See the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 DP can pull that lever and the door will open.
Oh, greater is also possible.
However, there are 3 rules you carrot forget.
That's a bad pun.
1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds.
That's really short.
When your time is up, it'll close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door, and I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen! If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Well, what?
I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that anybody who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front! I'll tell you later. Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Cause I felt like it.
That's a good question.
I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
You mean those, elevators?
Gold star!
So how do we go about using them?
How else do you use a room? You go in.
You mean through those hatches?
No. I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand? I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front, they're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there? All you gotta do is slide a card through, and there you go.
Where do we find those key cards?
Well, we don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors.
Chromatic doors?
Right here! You see the 3 pretty doors just to your right?
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't every bunny press their buttons as well?
What's this number?
The 2 digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
No!
Oh, the numbers are going down.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
So, that would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't even need to explain the rest, do I?
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Ding, 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 ding! Very impressive, Tenmioli! All right. Let us review what we've learned.
I'm
In
sorry,
9
Ted's
minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically. However, just like the number 9 door, they won't stay open forever. You have 5 minutes.
That's more of a grace time.
Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope you've gone through by then. That's just the primary door.
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side, one door on the other side. Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too.
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Of course you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the rabbit of doing it all the time.
The rabbit.
Now, answer my questions. Do you know what the three primary colors are? Well,
You mean red, green, and blue? You're supposed to be able to make any color by mixing them, right?
so which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue,
How about yellow?
green and red,
What if you wanted cyan?
blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in three vibrant colors?
Yeah. We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you rabbit.
Puns are getting worse.
There is one other little thing, though.
You're talking about what happens if you've got two of the same color, right?
Yep. What do you think happened?
How the hell would I know?
If you want to open a door, but all you've got is one color, then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door. Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tenmi-oldie.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you, you know. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? There are two types of bracelets, pairs and solos. That means there's two types of players, too. Pairs and solos. In this game, the two members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny. Isn't that a good deal? I mean, you get two for the price of one! Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aww. Both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though. I mean, why would they? They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want! Yay! Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets. We'll start with you, Siggy. What color is your bracelet?
Red.
Are you a pair or a solo?
I'm a pair.
Fido is next! Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What about you, Alas?
It's red, and I'm a solo.
Theo, Quirk?
Blue. Pair.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Mooney, Cleaver, Tammy!
I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pair.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
I'm, let's see. I suppose you can call me K.
I knew it. You were just lying about that amnesia crap.
I'm not lying. This was just how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose. I saw the letter K.
So, what does K have to do with anything?
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Asshole.
Come on now, boys. You can fight later. Now, Kay? Can I call you that?
Yes,
I'm guessing your bracelet is the same as Clover's.
that's right. It says pair, and the text is green.
Okay! I'm glad we got all that bracelet business out of the way. Now, let us return to the subject at hand. How do you open the secondary door? So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door?
Well, Phi and I can't split up since we're part of the same pair. If we're red, then I guess we should pair up with Luna, right? Since she's blue solo.
Or you could work with Mr. Dio and me. We're blue too.
Whoops! Oh, celery sticks! I forgot to tell you. You have to have exactly 3 people in your group to open the secondary door.
That's interesting.
That means you can't have 2 people, or 4 people, or, well, anything other than 3, really.
Then our only choice is to pair up with Luna.
Pretty much. And I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters. We didn't want a 4th or 5th person just running in at the last minute like, ah, wait for me! When the right people open the door. But if the primary door closes first, then that's impossible! You see, it all makes sense. Anywho, might have run a hair too long in my explanation, but now I'm all done. Any questions?
I took a moment to go over everything we learned so far. What do I have to do to escape? Open the number 9 door. How do I open the number 9 door? I have to get 9 or more bracelet points, also known as BP. How do I get more BP? I don't have the whole answer to that one yet, but it looks like I'll have to head to the Ambedex room to get it. How do I get into the Ambedex room? I'll need a keycard for that. Where is the keycard? Zero said it's on the other side of the chromatic door. What do I do to open the primary CD? Nothing, actually. Apparently it just opens on its own after a certain amount of time. Pressing the buttons on both sides of the bracelet simultaneously shows us how much time is remaining. How do I get through the secondary door? For starters, there's a limit of how many people can go in. Specifically, 3 people. If combining the colors on the bracelets of those 3 people gives you the same color as the door, then the door will open. If everyone has the same color, then you can open the doors with that color's complementary color. Matching red, blue equals magenta. Green and red, yellow. Blue and green, cyan. Complementary. Red and red, cyan, blue and blue, yellow, green, green, magenta.
Good? Excellent. It looks like none of you have any questions. Yay!
Huh? No, wait. We have questions. Of course we have questions. What's the point of this game? Why did you take us? Where are we? And who the hell is the real Zero?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh, so sorry guys, but it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it and get those secondary doors open.
Fuck that! We aren't gonna open shit! You can take your lamery game and shove it up your ass. If you think we're just gonna swallow your psychotic crap and play along, you've got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent.
I'm a rabbit.
Shut up!
Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules.
Why is that?
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll
what?
They'll be penalized.
You keep saying that. What the hell is this penalty anyway?
Well, death! Your bracelets contain 2 drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you. First is the Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Ooh, that certainly is the case.
That the Soparil is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, and I mean the real Zero. Not me. Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Isn't that just so compassionate? If I had a heart, it'd be melting right now.
Anyway, all it means is that you'll die pretty painlessly, so hey, there's nothing to worry about, really. Of course. None of that will happen if you just follow the rules.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well then, looks like it's time for me to hop on out of here. Good luck, guys! See you all later! Have a nice trap!
So there was poison in the bracelet. It seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than a computer-generated rabbits to say either way. What were we going to do? There was a lot to think about. We didn't have very much time.
What are we waiting for? We need to go. We need to get through these other doors.
But how do we figure out which door to go through?
You still don't get it? Fine. Just pay attention, we don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you. There are only 3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. Their green goes with her red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with like colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door, Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door, and Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. Problem is, which do we choose?
Please, Sigma, choose something.
What? Wait, what?
If
Why
you
me?
don't want to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or anyone. Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them. But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Alright. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for bickering. I took a deep breath and spoke. Okay, Phi and I will decide where we go through in the next episode. Well, that's all for today. See you next time. Oh, and just quick reminder, this one will release binary bi-daily every 2 days in exchange with Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So one episode like that, one episode this, and so on and so forth. You know, so you get an extra day waiting time in between. Isn't that great? So you can stay more on edge while I hit you with some massive cliffhangers. Isn't that nice of me? Great. Either way, see you next time and have a nice day. Bye bye.